Hi, welcome to the Evergreen Foot Care Clinic. My name is Kat Ann Martin, and I'm a registered nurse in Northern British Columbia with a unique set of skills that enables me to have a private nursing practice. This video will give you an overview of what a nursing foot care business is all about and how the Telus #StandWithOwners grant can support the growth of my business using creative solutions to build healthier communities. Setting up a fee-for-service practice for nurses is a new and progressive endeavor. Not widely known, but once introduced is in large demand. Electronics play an essential role in my business. From the electronic medical record system to only having contact with the outside world through internet, having up-to-date equipment is important. The Evergreen Foot Care Clinic is based in Terrace, a community in northern British Columbia. We're approximately 800 kilometers north of Vancouver as the crow flies, or a 20-hour drive. My business includes a clinic space in Terrace, a mobile service that provides care in the local long-term care facility, and several times a year volunteer with the homeless. Then I take my business on the road, or plane, where I travel into 5 rural and remote Indigenous communities. The potential to expand and hire staff is within my 3-year plan. There is a huge need for specialty services in rural Indigenous communities, and getting there is half the fun. I have contracts currently with the Kitkatla Nation and the Nisga'a Valley Health Authority. The trip to Kitkatla means an hour-and-a-half drive to a seaplane base and then a 30-minute plane ride. The trips to the Nisga'a Nation include 4 communities of Gitletamics, Gitwinsilk, Lakaltsap, and Kinkolith. These communities are accessible by road via the Nisga'a Highway, where a maximum speed of 80 kilometers an hour, and I'm regularly stopped by bears, porcupines, moose, deer, and other critters sharing the road. This highway has some of the most beautiful scenery, but requires excellent driving skills, especially in the winter, with the hills up to 16% grade and frequent avalanche warnings. It can be slow going. What exactly does an advanced foot care registered nurse business do? Generally, I help people with health issues on their feet. These conditions can be related to years of poor fitting shoes, trauma, having wet feet all day, and chronic health conditions like diabetes and chronic kidney disease. And when these conditions go unresolved, the damage to the feet becomes permanent, mobility is lost, the pain can be excruciating, or worst case scenario, the loss of toes or feet. Diabetes is one of the fastest growing and underlying health conditions faced by Indigenous people in Canada. One of the most significant skills I bring to the rural and remote community is around the lower limb vascular assessments, client education around preventing wounds, and communicating with physicians when I have concerns. I have many examples of saved feet and legs. In addition to the clinical skills of my business, a large part of my job is in educating my clients. As my business has grown, I've developed a series of self-care pamphlets. In the more rural and remote areas, this education focuses on how to treat conditions at home, what you can do, and when you need to go into a clinic. This is important when there are few physicians available. As a professional, it's more than providing foot care in my business. I'm a leader in foot care services for the Northern Licensed Practical Nurses and have been called on by Northern Health Authority to support their LPN's continuing education and standards of practice. LPN foot care nurses provide in-house services for elderly residents. Unfortunately, the only provincial connections with other foot care nurses is not offered virtually, further isolating the Northern nurses. So in collaboration with the Canadian Association of Foot Care Nurses and partnering with Northern Health Authority, I'll be leading the development of a not-for-profit Northern BC Foot Care Nursing Association. Another community initiative I've been working on is finding all the foot care resources available in the Northwest. This quick reference document will be shared with all healthcare providers in the cities and Indigenous communities surrounding Terrace, Prince Rupert, and Kitimat areas. The draft document has been well received, and I'm excited to get this completed. My business is unique and growing quickly. The Telus #StandWithOwners grant will provide me with the advertising resources, electronic equipment, funds to purchase much needed healthcare equipment, and the ability to meet my 3-year goal of hiring staff. Foot health is new and an upcoming health business in Canada. Our clients are generally people in trades, elderly, Indigenous, and people with foot trauma and diabetes. I provide this service in the BC Northwest, and with the support of this grant, I know the Evergreen Foot Care Clinic will grow into the type of business that Telus would be proud to partner with.